Very well.
Wait, where's the stage?
The whole world is a stage, my dear. So, last time. With stealth is murdered a bugbear guard. Then with haste we pressed on hard. We find 8 within the cave of Tor, and flush them out and fight as 4. A hieroglyph found once, the raiders were dead, of a goblin afflicted with a crystalline head. We traveled back then in the rain and met some sturges who tried to drain poor Nietzsche of his blood and pain, and so a lesson did they gain. Then back to Old Owl Well we went, and a restful night in the tower was spent. But as we retraced our steps and traveled west, we began a turf war with wolves. Now who'd have guessed? But with blade and bolt we proved our place, and then on to Conyberry proudly raced. Lady Agatha we met in the dark of the wood, and answered our question with an offered good. But as we bent our step back homeward bound, we fought again the undead, and no rest was found. Tired and weary, but with errands complete, we approach Phandelver, ready to entreat our dear friend Gundren, who should be ready to greet his brothers once found. Now it is with time we compete. And that catches everyone up.
All right, thank you very much for that
Okay.
interesting
Very well
role.
done.
I like it. It's different.
Very impressive.
Starting to make me feel very happy for when I do
You know,
recap.
you did some good recaps on Wednesday games.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry at all. This is just what I do.
All right,
He saw competition. He had to step up his game.
Nietzsche. Well, Nietzsche does good recaps too. Nietzsche, you next on recap.
No. Gotcha.
If we find ourselves back in Phandelver.
We're in Phandalin at our.
At Stonehill Inn. Yeah, it took you 3 days to get back. They completed all the quests without you.
We have just returned, and we need to speak with people.
Yup.
Yes, shall we speak with Darren the Knight first?
If we are going as a party. I would like to stop by and speak with Sister Gorell. I do have the information we need for her, as well as we also need to make a trip to the town master.
Yes, we do have stuff. So, why don't we stop at Sister Gorell's on the way to Darren's, and then after we speak with Darren, we can come back and speak to the town master.
That works.
Perfect. Shall we go?
All right. As you do see Sister Gorell there, praying to the shrine once again. She sees fit to come here once every few days. She's not here all the time, but she comes here to pray to the Shrine of Luck and keep it maintained. As she stops her prayer, she sees like 3 silhouettes coming behind her as she turns her head. Ah, it's you again. I thought you guys left town by now.
Back and back.
Feel free.
Have you done my request?
Hey, Sister Gorell, I would like to introduce myself. I don't believe I actually had the chance to meet you when the rest of the party did. My name is Casimir de la Semier. I'm sorry, I was otherwise encroached in some grief, and I didn't have the chance to meet you. But is it a pleasure to meet you now?
She nods her head. This pleasure's all mine. If you're friends of everyone here, it's a pleasure.
Yes, of course. I must thank you. Your silver comb came in handy. We did meet Lady Agatha, and we did ask her your question about Virgintal's book.
Yes? And? She looks with her eyes bright.
She said that she did actually have it at one point, about a century ago, but she seemed to have traded it in, what was that town called? Casimir?
Thunder Tree or Thunder?
No. Erebor.
Yes, ma'am?
Oh,
Oh, Erebor.
I think, yes, that.
I
So it
see.
was last seen in Erebor a century ago. I'm sorry that we could not procure it for now.
It's quite alright. I was hoping you didn't have any issues with her. She's rather a scary one, indeed. Most people don't usually come out alive.
Well, Casimir Epsilon and myself went in with the greatest respect of her and her home. And she did also say that she does not know where the book may. She has not heard of the book since. She does not know if it is still there or where it may even begin to be, or with whom.
Well, it's good to know where it is and where it may lie. I will have to take a long voyage, a caravan trip if need be, in the next few months from now. But payment is due, of course, as she gives you a box. 3 healing potions, as requested.
Yes, thank you. May I ask, are you a wizard of some sort that you need?
Oh
this
no, I'm not a
reminder?
wizard. I'm merely an herbalist, if anything.
I completely believe you. Thank you.
But I do have served the fate of the Shrine of Luck, as I am a worship of her. Hence the name Sister.
Yes, right. If you are leaving to find this spell book, do you have anyone to take care of the shrine in your absence?
I just maintain it, if anything. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I won't be leaving anytime soon. Maybe the next few months from now. But it's good to know where it is.
Well, yes, thank you. I will certainly be around in town if you need any more assistance.
As she... Blessings to you, as Lady Luck will watch over you. As she bows her head towards you and starts to leave back where she came from, as the shrine's there. As there's a little tip coin there for those that wish to pray for luck.
Are you much of a prayer person, Casimir? I know that Pimple has taught me much of the gnomish gods.
You know what? I think I will put the coin in and pray for luck. For our good.
Excellent. Nietzsche, what about you? Do you pray to gods? Or Kai?
it never hurts to pray.
So who's
Might
praying?
not get an answer.
Are you paying and praying?
So Casimir is going to toss a coin into the silver well and then kneel before it, and I'll just say
How much are you putting in there?
silver piece.
Okay.
I will do the same.
And I am actually just gonna start. I'm not gonna do a whole thing, but I'll just start by saying to the goddess LaRue, and then I'll just kind of drift off in a quick meditative prayer.
Okay. Anybody else paying to the shrine or no? Just the two of them?
Kai will throw in the silver.
Okay.
I'm still at the base.
Ah, you're there with them. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You were on the
Yep,
travel
Fred.
with them. Is
Do you
anybody
pray
else?
to gods?
Come on. Everybody needs a little bit of luck.
Nietzsche will throw in a silver and just bow his head and meditate for a little bit.
How about you, Pinkle?
Absolutely, yes. I put it into the chat that I was doing it first.
Fred?
So, yeah.
Fred no understand concept.
Okay. All right. So for the 5 of you that put a coin in there and prayed, the deck of many is a choice of an inspiration. We're going to use the deck of inspiration, as you all get inspiration except for Fred. Pull a card.
So we can click the little icon, and as a reminder, inspiration is a.
It's a different one. We're using the deck of inspiration.
Oh, okay. Don't click the
This
button.
this game is the only one using it. No other campaign has this. I like to make it unique for each game. All right, so Kai, pull one out. Pull a card.
Okay, where am I pulling this card from?
Should be on the roll 20. It's right there, on the right-hand side. Do you see it or no?
Hang on. It's at the
Oh, I
top.
see
You
it.
scroll to the
It's-
top.
Oh, it's on
Split
top.
it in the bottom right.
Mine's on the bottom right.
No, mine's on. It's just in a list of all the stuff. Mine's at the top. Although I think if you click your token, you might have an option to. Nope, that's group initiative needed. All right, let's see what you get. Dun, dun, dun.
I think. Oh my god, I don't see it.
Do you want me to help
I
you?
clicked on the.
No, I don't
Yeah,
see
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
If you click on the journal
You
and
got
like
the
scroll
star
up
card.
and
Oh,
down,
on.
If
Oh,
you
mine's
there
in
it
the
is.
treasure hall, quest log, and deck of mini inspiration.
All right.
Oh, I see it now.
You gain advantage on an ability check. That's your advantage. Enjoy it.
Or just for the
Ooh.
next one, or
That's your inspiration. You can use it whenever you want.
okay.
So that's what you got.
Lady
Right.
Luck has come through for you.
All right, Epsilon, your turn.
It says that I drew fates.
You got fates.
Yes, I don't know how to. I
There we
pressed.
go.
There we go.
Well, someone got knight. Who's knight?
That was me. Sorry, I didn't realize we were doing this.
No
in
worries.
turns.
It's just easier that way. So you got fate, Epsilon. Okay.
Yes.
So fates, you can re-roll a single d20 you've already made. You must use the second roll. So you can use that whenever you want. It's like it's instead of my inspiration usually is advantage, but this is a new kind of inspiration I'm using. So it's a little bit more flavored for using the deck of many.
Yes. Is that for this session?
Yes, only this campaign has this deck.
Thank you.
That's just to see if people like it. All right, and then who got the knight? Casimir.
Yes, that was Casper.
All right. As a reaction, imposing disadvantage on the next attack roll of a creature you can see.
Awesome.
Basically can cast silvery barbs.
Once.
Nice.
All right, next person.
So Fred, you want to go next? Oh, Fred didn't do it. Never mind.
Yeah, Fred.
Fred
Fred doesn't know.
didn't do it. It's only pink on Nietzsche.
Nietzsche or me? I'll go Nietzsche. I click on it.
You got the gesture.
Gesture.
The gesture's usually bad, but we'll see.
I figured. I know. That's all right. It is what it is.
Gesture. You can take the disengage action as a bonus action.
Oh, that's not bad. I like that. All right, I'm gonna put it under my treasure list. 1-8 inspiration list.
All right, and the last person, Ichi. Ooh, you got the moon. This one's sick looking. You can click on it and it'll get bigger to look at it closer.
Oh, nice.
Alright, Moon, as a bonus action, you regain one expended first level spell slot or a single use of an ability that you can be used at a certain number of times per day.
Nice.
So that's yours, Nietzsche.
So one spell. Okay, you're.
You can
sent
choose.
to us.
You can choose. Alright.
Perfect. Thank you. was cool.
We'll do that once in a blue moon. Alright, so you have the three healing potions. So you guys can divvy it out or whatever if you see fit who needs them.
We should
I put them in the treasure hall. I didn't know if there was.
Who has a healing potion at the moment?
I do not, although I have the ointment.
Oh, yes.
As of 12/18. Well, that's the last time I did it, so I don't know what happened.
I'm stealing your cards.
The New Year's one. You guys updated the treasure hall. I had a healing potion. Kai has a scroll of darkness, and then there's some other spells that we were holding on to in case somebody needed them.
Right. I was just the last time that we had some of a party fell. We were having trouble finding the healing potions, so perhaps we should just assign them.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, that'd be great.
for example, if I carry one, you will know that I have one. In my jacket pocket here, so that if I fall and someone needs to bring me back up, they will know where to find it. May I
Sure.
keep one?
Sure. I'm actually so. If you look at the treasure hall, I have it edited to edit it, and I will make a note that there's like the loot that we have at the top that we're going to split, and there's the stuff that we have as party stuff that we have at the chest, and then there's party items. And I just kind of noted that people were holding. They're on your character. I don't know if they're on your character sheets. I assume they are. That we just have in general so we'll know stuff like that. Yes, that's a good idea.
Very well.
Healing potion.
Who will the other two go to?
Oh, it looks like I'm actually already holding one. So if somebody else wants to take one, please do. We should spread it out, just in case something bad should happen, which it seems to do.
I will let you know, Pinkle, in the far future, if you ever want to use your mount, your little robot, you can mount it as like a mount, like to ride into combat with.
Fantastic! I will look into
Because
that.
you're small, considered small.
I will definitely look into that. Figure out how to make that a thing.
Well, it's just a mounted companion. That's it.
I know. I'll just have to read about it. Figure out how to make it work with my character.
Red, I checked the chat log. I was trying to find the loot where we found a chest in our last campaign, and I can't remember what was in said chest. Does anyone remember or wrote it down?
Campaign?
Yes.
It was last week.
Oh, last week.
I do. Yes, it was. I'll write it in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's like last campaign.
Yeah,
I don't even
why don't
remember
you
my last
put it in
campaign
the
anymore.
treasure-
Salt Marsh.
Why don't you put it in the treasure hall?
We found Mariner's armor. We found
This would have been on 1-1.
1-1. Ow! I just stuck me with a crossbow. Son of a gun!
With those other two potions, I would be more than happy to hold on to one, whether for me or for somebody else to use it if need be. And then, Michi, if you do not have one, it might be wise for you to have one as well.
I will take one if no one else, if that's okay with everyone.
Good with me.
Yeah, I'll update the treasure hall if y'all want to note that Casimir, Epsilon, and healing Nietzsche.
Yes, so the four of us have healing potions. Kai has a magical ointment, and Fred, do you have a way to heal yourself that is extemporaneous to your own magic?
Too much words.
I don't know.
No?
We'll get you
Well,
one.
Okay. Fred feels more sad that he's just like, He planned his way through to see more undead, and he tried his best to do turn undead, but it failed.
You
So
could
he's
have
sad
saw
about
you
that.
could have saw a really undead girl, but you missed out last week. She was pretty
Yeah,
sick though. The
she would have been
graphics on
right up
that
your
one was pretty
speed.
dope. I think I have the drawing of it. It's pretty cool. She's like they updated this campaign, so it looks fucking sick.
Oh, nice. It was like a banshee.
Yeah, they made friends with it instead of getting fucked up by it.
Oh, nice.
Or did they sing songs? Was there like a big?
Oh no, someone had really good persuasion to not get killed and gave a comb that they really wanted. Because the players could have, like, at my last campaign, they sold the comb and they attacked her and half the party died.
Yeah, banshees are not to be messed with.
Yeah, the whale scream. If you fail that save, you're dead. You're just 0 hit points. All right. Oh, Moonbeam's over there. I forgot about him over there.
So Casimir finished his meditation. I'm assuming he's starting to see other people stand up, and as they do, I'm just going to say, perfect. Shall we head on up? Let's head on up to the orchard now and speak to Darren.
As you see Darren there eating an apple as he's just rocking on his chair with his hat down over his eyes.
Ah, Darren, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Enjoying an apple at my orchard? Seems like you came back. Did you run with your tails behind your toes, or did you actually do the job?
I think you might do some more than that when you hear the news that we have to share with you. But I think we would all love an apple. Thank you.
Oh, there's plenty around. As he points a few trees.
Well, as you know, we did make our way up to the old owl well, and we did come across something quite interesting. There seemed to be a wizard up there at the well. His name was Common, the Red Wizard.
A red wizard of Fae? I haven't heard one of those come around these parts. What on earth was he doing here?
Well,
Must have been something horrible.
Well, they were using Old Owl Well as some kind of sanctuary. They saw no fit to rebuild it. They wanted to keep it in disarray, but some kind of sanctuary for them or some kind of respite for them.
They were performing an archaeological dig and trying to procure magical artifacts from Netheril, if I believe.
The Netheril? I have no idea what that is.
Well, he was employing many skeletons that he was creating to dig beneath the well.
Oh, that sounds like a red wizard of Thay. They're looking for ancient artifacts. Well, at least you got rid of him.
At any rate, we disposed of the wizard and his undead skeleton, so Old Owl Well is now clear once again.
That's good. At least Phandelver will be safe again. Undead, woof. I don't want to deal that with around here. Anyways, thank you for your effort and your courage, of course. Not many people would go that far out for just a person like myself.
And I'll tell you, that adventure was not an easy one. We definitely ran into our troubles on the way there and on the way back. But we managed.
Well, you deserve my boots. Kind of smell, but they should be handy, as he chucks both of the boots at you. Hopefully they come in handy, whatever your venture leads.
Or feety.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Darren. We really appreciate your good nature. It was a pleasure for us to do this quest for you and for the town of Phandelver.
Oh, no worries. You're the new heroes around here. Doc's got around a bunch of good, honored people around here, highly respected. So, you're doing good work. People here are feeling a lot more safe in numbers, especially with the Red Baron gone and the orcs no longer in the rise in the hills.
Excellent. Well, that is good news. Good news to hear indeed. Well, we will leave you to the rest of your day then, but we just wanted to come and deliver the good news.
That would be funny if you guys like did the opposite of everything. Like you just allied with the orcs and killed everybody here. But you're just like, we're evil. We're gonna ally with the Red Wizard of Thay.
Yeah.
In the next 2 years.
Great.
I've never
We'll
had
do that to Ghost of the Salt Marsh.
It's kind of interesting when you think about it. You literally could just do that opposite, but then there's really no story. It's just opposite story, where you are just working for a different evil.
I was gonna say,
No,
you could
we need
take
to
that
make
challenge and make a new story right there and then.
That's possible.
All of them must bend their will to us.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Darren. We wish you well. And we'll hopefully be in contact again with you soon.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'll
for
be
both
here.
the apples and the boots.
Perfect. Now off to the Town Master we go.
So quest log. It completed.
Old Owl Well.
All right. As you head towards the hall.
And Darren is boots of striding and springing.
Yeah. Who wants that? You want to roll easy?
Or?
Who wants what? The boots?
Mm-hmm.
Casimir's good. I don't need the boots. And I don't think Epsilon wants them either.
I know Nietzsche probably would want them. Pinkle, I'm not too sure, and maybe
I'm
Frederick.
reading about what they would do.
Yeah, I don't even know what they.
So it says when you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet, unless your walking speed is higher. And your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Boing.
Anybody have a movement less than 30?
That's
Only
fine.
move 25.
Hey, at least you can't be encumbered, you know? Yeah, that's good shit. Well, gnomes have, like, what, speed of 25, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, I only move 25.
You can be normal.
I don't know. That's situational boots. But the cool thing is,
Unless
like,
somebody else
anybody can
wants
use
to
them.
be able to, leap into combat or something a little bit better.
You know, surprise turn undead sounds fun.
Boing! Fuck you, bitch. You could probably do that for
I'll roll
monsters that are taller, and you can just jump really high to their face and touch them.
More hugs.
Or a flying
I'll
creature,
roll you
too.
for them if you want to roll for them.
Yeah, if you want to rollies.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try rolling.
Great, Fred. Let's do it. Anybody else? Nietzsche?
Yeah. Are we doing a D100?
Yeah. Highest gets...
Nietzsche,
Okay.
okay. Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll throw in.
I'm not sure they'll fit me, though. I have really tiny
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
4.
Try being a
Going
50.
low, right? The lowest wins.
Shit!
Oh, Pinkle wins.
After
I think Pinkle's gonna win this, bud. You're
I'll
in.
try them on. Do they fit?
Yeah, they're like loose for a second, but after an hour you wear them, they eventually shrink to your size.
I'll stuff a few socks in them. There we go. Let's try it. Wow.
They're meant for human feet, or aka drow feet.
So I have to. Okay. Super. Like, thank you all.
Is it a
If anybody-
2-minute? I think it's a 2-minute, right? Yeah, it's 2-minute, so it takes a 2-minute slot.
Okay.
So you gotta be careful on that because you have 2-minute slots. Pinkle figure.
Yep. Let me look at that. Hang on. Let me
I don't
decide.
think you
Then
have
ooh,
3 on right now, but you...
I'm looking to see. I have armor and weapon
All right.
and
And?
That's it. Just those
Mr.
two.
Anderson.
Nope, just two.
Anderson? Oh shit. Oh. You guys are up here. Where I left you last time. At Sildar. Bleh.
Fred will go back to the tree, try to find the squirrel.
And no squirrel there for you. There's a
How
raccoon
dare you.
that's picking your face.
Alright, we will make friends with the raccoon instead.
Wild raccoon appeared.
Time to catch it and make friends.
Nope.
Oh, they don't have a raccoon thing. There's a squirrel for you then. It's huge. Holy shit.
The way it looked like it was kind
It's
of
on
dead.
your face now.
Okay.
Fred will stay still to think it's a tree.
It's putting its nuts in some hollow spots on your body.
How rude.
Fred is making friends.
As he walks away, he's got like a bunch of shaking nuts in there. Alright, you arrive to the mayor's place.
Knock, knock, we're here.
Hello,
Mmm.
good mayor.
Casimir's just gonna step up to where the mayor's office or the mayor's desk is. Townmaster's desk.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Townmaster, how are you doing today, sir?
Harbin Whistler is my name. Don't
How
forget.
are you doing today, sir?
I'm pretty good myself, honestly. Just catching
Perfect.
up on some paperwork.
Perfect. Well, as you know, you sent us adventurers off on a quest, and I come back to you bringing some news that you might like to hear.
And what is this news?
Well, we went after the Raiders of Rivendell, and they have been taken care of. They've been disposed of. They are no longer there.
Well, thank the heavens, honestly. Less more attacks on the road and more safety in numbers. I owe you the 200. Just give me a second.
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time again, Townmaster?
He owes you 200 gold pieces.
Perfect.
Let's see, he takes it out.
Question for you. Quick question for you, if you've got the time.
Hmm?
There seemed to be a goblin there with a crystal sticking out of its head. A picture of one at any rate. Does this mean anything to you?
How do I know that? You come to me, I'm not an adventurer.
No, but you seem to be...
Am I a librarian too?
No, you seem to be a learned man, so I thought you might have known something about this. My apologies.
Whatever you saw, it's probably nothing, honestly. Goblins don't know shit these days. They're useless.
Well, thank you for the gold, Townmaster. We were happy to help. Please let us know if there's anything else that we can do to help you in the town of Phandelver.
Once he gets back to his work. As he moves his hand towards you to move along.
Excellent. Shall we look at... Wasn't there a quest board or something like that that we looked at before?
Yeah, there's no quest anymore at the moment.
But perhaps we should check in with our friend and see if he has spoken with Gundry. Holder. Or Mr. Hollinger.
Perfect.
It's this way inside, and then all the way to the
As you
right.
go up the steps, Epsilon, you notice the place is empty.
Oh, it seems he has moved on. Perhaps he is somewhere else in town, or perhaps.
Maybe visiting dungeon.
Ah, we should. Oh, we were just there. We should ask after where Gundren is. Back to the inn, perhaps?
Perfect. Let's go there. Yes.
I actually would like to check in on our future tea house as well and see if Droop and our employee Greg are getting along.
Casimir, what was the quest again? I forgot the name of it. It was just completed.
That was the quest at Waven Tor.
Wagon Tour.
Yeah, it's Wyvern. I have Wyvern. Wyvern Tor.
Thank you.
No problem. Just pretend I said that in Casimir's voice.
Of course.
Alright. You go up the stairs through, as you do see, obviously, Sildar next towards Gundren. And because Gundren's doing really well, he's actually able to sit and stand. As he's eaten quite a bit. As you knock on the door. Yes, come in, come in. Who's that?
It is your friends that rescued you, Gundren.
Oh! Hey, you're
Glad to
looking
see you.
quite spiffy now, huh? Doing some adventuring, I see.
We've done some adventuring for sure. You're actually looking quite well yourself. I'm glad to see you gain some of your strength and energy back.
Yes, I'm going to need my strength if I'm going to go to the Wave Echo Cave, of course.
Absolutely, we've got to get to your brothers. We've got to get to them soon.
Silda here was just saying goodbye for now. He's heading back to Neverwinter. I hear some big news to tell the king there.
Sildar, what news is that?
As he looks towards you. I would tell you, but it's private matters for the Lord Alliance. But it is good news, for sure.
Excellent. Good news is always great.
Yes.
Safe travels, my friend.
I think Epsilon will kind of sidle up to him and say, "Is this something that I should be aware of? Since I wear your pin?"
We'll talk soon eventually. You still have much to learn of the Lord Alliance. You're merely just an apprentice. But
I certainly understand.
if you do find my friend, be sure to keep him alive, as I require much questioning.
Very well. I will attempt to do so for you.
As he puts his shoulder on you, as he handshakes the rest of you, looks at Fred. He doesn't really know how to handshake him, as he just pats his head. As he leaves.
Did we get all of our quests from Sildar? If we had any.
Yeah, he had a quest for her to find the wizard, but that's it.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
You got the other one from the Kragmaw. You got the big monies a while ago.
I was just checking. Yep, I'm just.
So,
Depends on their
I'll
feelings.
be ready and healthy in a few more days, they said. And then we shall take our grand trip. Hopefully you join me to the Wayvehicle Cave, of course. I could use some bodyguards to find my brothers, and I was willing to pay you, of course. 25 gold pieces each to assist, and I promise you 10% of the shares of the mine's wealth, of course.
Oh,
That sounds delightful.
well, mining. Excellent.
Gundren,
And a new map.
Hi, what?
Gundren, I'm just concerned. Are you in a few days? Are you?
I'm not
worried
gonna
that
leave
time
without
is-
you. I do require some assistance. And
I
whatever,
know, I
that
understand.
spider creature down there, you'll surely slaughter them.
But what I'm saying is, I'm worried that time is of the essence for your brothers. Are they not in immediate danger?
Of course, but I'm not well enough to travel yet.
Well, in that case, Pencil, it looks like we may have time to procure some tools for you to and resupply, perhaps, for your cartographic endeavors, and you can absolutely, right? There are no maps of the Wayvico Cave, I believe.
Nope, it's all in my head.
I'd be happy to help take care of that and to map where we just were. Make sure I update some things there. I also need to work on a capture a little bit here. Maybe do some tinkering, and if we have time, I do have something else, another venture I'd like to try out to do.
You can still have one quest, but that's up to you. It's an optional quest. That's the Thunder Tree.
No, I wanted to. If we have time to rest, I would like to. I believe that we have the ingredients to make some invisibility potions from the first hideout we found, and I'd like to try my hand at that since I read the book ingredients.
Yep. That's just it takes a check.
Well, when we have downtime.
Hell yeah. What else you guys want to do?
I wants to get supplies like replace his crossbow bolts, get various things like that.
Sure. Let me know. Give me a list of what you want to buy.
I think we might have to take time to divvy up if we have any treasures that we want to divvy up if we want to take the time.
Casimir would like to check in on Droop, Greg, Carp, and the other family.
If we are staying here until Gundren recovers, I think I would like to attempt to sort of retrofit the sleeping giant and perhaps begin to make it more useful than a run-down, broken mercenary bar.
Yeah, let's say what do we need to do here?
You know, on our adventure, I got to know my cousin Biz Effort, and he has quite an eye for fashion and interior design. He often talked about it a lot. You know, Epsilon, I could help you with some of it if you'd like.
Are you saying that you have inherited his style?
I'm just saying I had to listen to him talk about it a lot, so I'm sure I can recall some things.
We will speak.
Perfect. Then, I think then Casimir will just bid Gundren a good rest of the afternoon and wish him to get well, and we'll touch base on him when he's feeling better, and then he'll do the sleeping giant.
Alright, well, you guys want to stay here then? So you're gonna not bother with the Thunder Tree quest then? I'll scrap that.
Whoa! Hang on. What the Thunder Tree? I'm looking at our quest log, which was that's what I'm reading right now.
I just personally can't find a justification in character to go there because there's a necklace there that we were told was there. Otherwise,
A necklace and a druid, and that's it.
But we were
Oh, because he knows where
Cragmaw Castle, which we've already found. So I don't know why we would seek her or him.
That's true.
Well, hang on. It has. Urban records that a magic mace named Lightbringer was commissioned by Priest of Lathander, the god of dawn, and the mages working with gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver pact. So, yeah.
Epsilon will be glad to go if anyone wants to. I
All you know
don't.
is there's a horde of zombies there that they have left there, so the place was tainted.
The history of the lost mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells. I don't know what those are. If we have.
I think that's Wave Echo Cave where we are going. The Forge of Spells, I think, is within Wave Echo. It's like the same place as Wave Echo Cave or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the original name, Forge of Souls. Before it was destroyed.
Well, okay. So we do have a tie. We can have an in-person tie. We don't like undead. We've already learned that the Red Day Wizard there. Are there more of them over there? Do we need to find out if there's more over there also being led? Does Fred need to go and cleanse his
It's
people?
up to you. All you know is there's a piece of jewelry that you can obtain there, and there's an herbalist shop that she wants you to go procure her item. There's obviously Redoth, but you already know where Craigmar Castle is. He had information on that. He might know more. I don't know. It depends if you want to go there. But besides that, there's just a bunch of undead, and it's a city that's been like lost because of the undead. There had been a calamity there.
That can't
Lost
stand.
City means loot.
One of the reasons we came here, but I'd be happy to play Lost City game.
Or you can forfeit and just go to a Wave Echo Cave and take some downtime.
I mean, I do like. Pinkle does like mapping new areas and finding new things, but I do have some tinkering I'd like to do. So I'd be happy to go. Although a lot of undead.
Personally, Casimir, I don't think that, speaking as Casimir, I don't know if that would be necessarily advantageous for us given the quests that we've already completed. I think it might be wise for us not to expend much of our resources before we too go to Wave Echo Cave.
Up to you guys. Fred is down for anything.
Fred, there's undead over there in the Thunder Tree. Maybe just make some friends.
Make some friends. We can have an army of the unfreds.
Unfreds.
It matters not to me then. If we want to go for Echo Cave, it just don't like the downtime.
Perfect. And I think, I think it would be better that we stayed here and then took our chance to rest, recoup, get our heads straight, and then head to Wave Echo Cave.
And explore business.
I'll make a vote. I don't know. It's what you want to do. There's 6 of you.
I already said I'll go. I have no problems if we want to go for Echo Cave and skip under 3.
So you vote for skip? Okay.
I think I do as well.
In character, I'd be down for the undead place.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe you'll find some loot there. It's up to you. It's obviously a risk. You don't really know what's there.
I think Casimir will vote to skip that.
Okay. 3 votes for skip. Nietzsche, Pinkle, and Fred, what's your vote? I'll be the tiebreaker if there's a tie.
Happy to go to court,
You're lagging as heck. What?
He's Epsilon now.
Yeah, like what? Roll that
My
voice.
brother.
My vote out of character is what was it? The city of the undead or something?
Okay,
Forgot.
Thunder Tree?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Nietzsche?
Nietzsche is torn. He can go either way.
You gotta vote. You gotta sit. I can't like It's just easier that way.
All right, then Thunder Tree.
All right, and Pinkle.
Pinkle looks at everybody. Looks at Fred. Fred has proposed they go and battle undead and made a compelling argument for Fred. Took the time to make the argument that we should go there and battle the undead. So you must feel pretty strongly. I do definitely agree that aside from battling undead, certainly the allure of, cleansing undead sounds great. Battling undead, not my favorite thing. Not really a big fighty kind of a person. So, if we were to find a new map and new ways to get there and to verify where we're going, maybe some more secrets for what we might find ahead. What do we know about the little creepies that Gundren just said he would expect us to clear out of the dungeon?
Spiders. He wants you to take down the spider. The spider.
Yeah. Do we know how many spiders?
No,
what kind of spiders?
like as in the name.
No,
the
I'm
tail.
asking the party. Right.
The spider himself. They don't really know much about him.
Oh. It's not an actual spider then?
No, his name's the spider. That's all they know.
If there was information to be gained on what we might expect to find
I
where
can't
we're
tell
going,
you that, so
I'm not asking you. This is an argument to the party.
I am literally just thinking in character that Epsilon sees no logical point to it.
Correct. I'm with you. I'm trying to get Pinkle to get to a point one way or the other. So my questions are not. Are there in character questions of this is Pinkle's musing aloud?
Absolutely. And when we were looking at, when the quests were presented to us, the information really to be gained from that quest was information from Ryloth about Cragmoth Castle. But we were able to work our way around that. So we really already got the information that we would have received from Thunder Tree anyway.
That's fair. If there's nothing to be gained about where our next destination is, then battling a bunch of undead is really we did okay a couple weeks ago, and then I took that long nap and hung back a little bit, and you guys did whatever last week.
Yes, you definitely missed 4 harrowing encounters, one after another.
So, well,
Fred's only argument is literally he can make friends with the undead. That's it.
I think I'll vote to skip that trek.
All right.
There's no need to try out these new boots and wear them out already.
All right, and if you want my vote, I was gonna vote for Thunder Tree, but that's just merely just because of story. But we will skip it for now. I will scrap it.
Well, so your task for future things is to boost it up to make it interesting to go there.
Yep.
And
delete all the treasure now.
But that brings up an interesting point, though, that I would like to know, Fred, specifically how would you like to interact with undead in the future on any encounter that we come upon?
I don't know.
We have been slain then. Would you prefer we do not?
I don't know. I'm just here. That is all.
I thought you didn't like the undead.
You literally saw him trying to turn undead zombies.
Right.
I don't know.
Casimir to test the undead, and will take every opportunity.
Casimir, please, be sensitive. Be sensitive to who you are speaking with. And Epsilon she doesn't actually have eyes, but turns to Fred and then turns back to you and then just rolls on out and heads to the sleeping giant awkwardly.
Casimir is gonna follow behind and head to the sleeping giant as well.
Yay.
I'll follow behind.
if we're going to have some downtime, the only thing I'd like to do in the downtime is to see if I can do a check to turn the 3 bottles of reagents and different kinds of things into.
Okay.
Think around and make 3.
All right. So roll me. They're gonna require your herbalism kit if you
And
have
then
one.
if we quickly could. I'm gonna ask if somebody wanted to do some math to see if there's any. I haven't looked at the loot haul to see if it's worth divvying up at this point in time to see if there's anything we can afford to buy with it or not.
Not in this city, sadly. There's no magical items here.
Okay.
But I would like to spend some money. Perhaps I wish to speak with, I have not, with Halia perhaps, and Linnell, is that her name? I haven't actually been to the costa.
Did somebody commission something to be made, though, while we were here?
Casimir did, yes. But
Okay.
he, I believe, has collected his things already.
All right. Just checking.
Oh, and at some point, sorry, I don't know what order we're doing things in, but I would like to speak with Red at some point. But I think Epsilon is really just trying to clean up the sleeping giant and connect with the other merchants to kind of see if there is a possibility of trading with Ortiz.
Trading for what? Sorry.
Like tea leaves, if that is
Oh.
a possible trade, or spices.
Spices, yes. They exist.
Excellent. Casimir, did anyone have anything pressing to do, or do you want to do the treasure hall split, or what is on the agenda right now?
Personally, Casimir would just like to, since we've just gone back to Phandelver, would like to check in on, like I said, our friends group, Pop, and then the other family, and then right now I'm just kind of working on our treasure haul and taking account of all the gold that we have.
Henkel is a master mathematician. Why don't you check on your friends?
Oh, no.
Who's with the gold? I will assist you as your accountant.
You guys are good. Perfectly fine with that. I got other thing here to take care of. I'll go to the Stonehill Inn and busy myself in my room.
Ah, yes.
Which, by the way, how much does our room? I would need to make some deductions. I don't want to freeload my room here. For how many nights we're here? Let's say it's 5 nights we're going to be here. 4 nights. I don't know how long it takes.
3 days.
Great.
So we're staying at the Sleeping Giant or Stonehill Inn?
You sleep where you want. I need a nicer bed in my own private room because I snore.
He knows his values.
Or maybe you snore. I don't want to say.
All right, so if you're gonna do your downtime and making the crafting of the potions, you'll have to roll your herbalism kit if you have one, because you get proficiency on that. The DCs are 20 for making one invisible potion, each one, because they're considered rares.
Okay. So
Do
the
you have
herbalism kit.
Do you have one or no?
I don't.
Then you wouldn't get the proficiency for it.
Right. But so then what would I roll? Just go straight up without it?
It'd be a flat D20 plus your. Do you have anything for making potions?
Oh, that's what I was looking to see. What you usually use to roll on?
Usually
Nature
herbalism kit
or Arcana.
Well, usually because you get the proficiency for it, but if you're just going straight, it'd be intelligence. It'd be your smarts. So it'd be a +4.
I mean, I could see if there's an herbalism kit I could purchase.
Yeah, but you're not proficient in it. That's the problem.
Correct. No. Well, okay. Is herbalism kit a tool? Or a kind of tool?
It's a tool, but you need to have proficiency in herbalism. It's like an actual thing. You can have it, but if you don't have any like proficiencies for it, it's like getting thieves' tools and not having proficiencies. You don't get the bonus of it. So you can roll a d20 plus 4. That would be your roll for just proficiency. Just gives you the proficiency. So it would be like a plus 2 or plus 3 or whatever it is.
But if I make an intelligence, okay. So by being Artificer's Lore, if I make an intelligence check related to magic items, alchemical objects, but that's not making them. That's just knowing what they are.
That's what they are. It's not making them now.
Alchemy is its own profession.
Because you're a tinker, so you're completely opposite from that.
Okay.
So you can roll it. I'm just saying you don't get the proficiency. You just get the 4.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Because I have a potion maker in my Satyr's game where she's making so many potions. Alright, plus 4, that's a fail.
17.
Do you have guidance or no?
That did not work.
I can give you guidance.
He's doing it on his downtime, so you wouldn't be in his room.
Nope, I just have mending.
Alright, I'll roll another one for your second attempt.
Oh, doesn't do anything. Roll a 20.
16 plus 4, you created 1 potion.
Woohoo!
And one more.
And a third one.
12.
Nope.
No, he only made 1.
Nope.
At least you made 1 at least.
Which one?
Hey,
Yeah, they're expensive. They sell for like 200 gold.
I did it! I got one! Woohoo!
Anybody else doing anything for downtime for 3 days?
Fred will just be outside of the, probably woods, just
Woods. Okay.
enjoying life.
I am nature. Alright.
I am nature man.
Kai, you're just drinking, eating, and just chilling?
Yeah, no, Kai's going to be like exercising. He's going to be practicing. Like he's
doing some
gonna
calisthenics.
like cast jump spells on himself, and he's going to be like jumping from building to building, practicing his rapier attacks, and just that kind of stuff, and then meditating and practicing his spells to make sure he casts them properly. Just that kind of stuff.
I am the vigilante of this town. I am Kai Man.
Alright.
And I'm also going to go and, after I build the potion, to go and help out Epsilon and Casimir with whatever they have designed as Sleeping Giant. And I'm working on this tinkering to heat up this tea vessel very much quicker. Let me see if I can work this out here. We'll be back a little bit on what I can come up with for this. You guys can go ahead.
Well, what Epsilon would like to do for her downtime is sort of reflect on what the party really needs. I think we need a safe, comfortable space, and she's going to try to clean up the sleeping giant with the help of, her employees and friends, and sort of just make it comfortable. Try to, commission some work from the woodworker if she is.
Oh yeah,
indeed
she's yeah, she'll give you a huge discount for saving her life.
Oh no, please! I wish to support you and support your endeavors. I will. Yes.
No. A discount will be made. 50% off.
Very well. Just make sure that you are all right. But I will give some portion of my wealth to her. I would like to sort of speak between the coster and the mining guild. I don't know who would deal with this, but finer goods like teas and spices to sort of
You'd go
create
to trade coster. They can get you anything from other places.
Excellent. Then I would like to. Yes, I'd maybe Halle could help me with some porcelain, perhaps, or
Just put how much gold you want to put down, and we'll just role play it.
Perfect.
Epsilon, I would like to contribute to some finer food in this establishment. So I will contribute some gold.
We will have a beautiful oriental tea house before long. We will call it the Jasmine Giant. What do you think?
The Jasmine Giant.
Okay.
Brandy. And I'll ask Fred to sort of help with his. I've noticed he is able to utilize natural magics. Perhaps you could grow ivy and flowers up a bit of the building, and to his own liking.
Hold on, I feel like
Yeah, easily could be done with the snare
I feel like I've heard quite a bit of
or dangle.
Please elaborate on what Oriental is.
Ah, yes. Sorry, that is a phrase I sort of pulled out of the ether, isn't it? But a sort of, I'm thinking the word Zen comes to mind. It is very, I need to find a culture in Toral. Perhaps Penkle can help me with this. I do not know Toral's geography so well, but a sort of nomadic, perhaps, yes, a wonderful tribe of people. We will go with that. Silks and color.
Alright, anybody else doing anything? Casimir?
Well, right now we're all in the sleeping giant, yes?
Yeah, you're just spending 3 days doing whatever you want to do as you meet up with Carp and get, along and ask how, the farm's doing and such.
Would you take do
Cutting out what?
nice.
Yeah, you're every other word we're hearing.
I call that Casimir the remix.
Casimir remix.
But no, I think Casimir is just going to live up to his promise, and he's going to check in on everyone in the town. But then, he's going to go down and he's going to train Cop how to stop fighting and how to become a fighter, become a knight.
He's pretty bad at it, as he likes to cheat. I throw sand! Ah!
Cop, now that's not honorable when you're fighting your enemies. You must stand and fight them.
If they can't see me, I win.
Oh, they can see you, trust me. Especially the enemies you'll be fighting someday.
I'm faster than them. See, watch. As he runs around the tree.
And Casimir's just gonna catch him with one hand.
How? You got armor! You cheated! Nietzsche looks at Greg. He's a pothead now.
Oh, no.
He hasn't left his room. Drew.
don't know who that is.
Although, outside of character, so sorry. So if we don't, so we have without selling the 3 items that are worth gold, 4 items actually. Each character would receive 237 gold, 8
Money.
silver, and 4 copper. I'll write that in the chat.
I will say that keep your gold if you guys, because eventually down the road as the campaign progresses, eventually Phandelver will have a magic vendor, but not now at the moment. It won't have like powerful magic, it'll have some standard stuff, but it'll actually have stuff that you can buy. Instead of going to a capital city.
And I don't necessarily need to totally roleplay this out. Just, some other things like Casimir, I think, is going to also go over to like Woodcarver's family and just try to. I think Casimir's just trying to be that positive role model for Carp and the other 2 children that lost their father, and just trying to spend time with them and have fun with them and all that kind of stuff, and making sure the families are taken care of.
Most of them are, since they got procured from Epsilon, they're helping to renovate your house. All right. As time passes on, eventually.
Hey, Red.
Go ahead.
Do you think that Phandelver will eventually get a weaponsmith person?
Yeah, it
we
does
could
have
use
a
like the book.
weaponsmith.
So the smithy,
Yeah.
instead of like magical items, if we were to go down the road of starting to have them craft a weapon that was like balanced, or like with a couple of those things from the weapon book, is that?
Yeah, he can do that stuff. He just can't do enchantments.
Because, okay, I can do the enchantment.
But
myself.
eventually, like, yeah, you can do your own enchantments because you're an artificer. But in a sense, like for like campaign's sake, eventually, like the Minders Exchange will sell magical items and stuff. Eventually.
Right. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind for when I figure out how to do what I want to do.
All right. As
Okay.
time passes on, you find yourself at the Stonehill Inn, as you see, obviously, Gundren got Nox, and the same cart that you arrived here with supplies, is paying you 25 gold pieces for your assistance, and then 10% of the earnings of what the mine can obviously offer through wealth. You ready to go towards the legendary place, Wave Echo Cave?
I'm beyond ready.
Are you feeling up for the adventure yourself, Gundren?
Well, yes, I am. This is a life of studying and research. I'm ready to go.
Perfect. Well, if you're ready to go, Casimir's going to look around to the other adventurers and say, I'm ready. I believe if the rest of you are ready.
Oh, so sorry. I just require one moment with Pencor before we leave. That I would like to speak to him privately.
Oh, sure.
If you don't mind, Epsilon will take Pencor perhaps to his room or wherever he has built his little workshop, wherever he's set up his workshop.
That's in the Stonehill Inn. I just keep bringing out my chest and busying up the room.
Pencor.
You could probably build like a little shack outside of the sleeping giant.
So noted for next time.
I wish for your help. I am afraid of what I am about to ask you. May I speak plainly?
Oh, sure. Absolutely, my friend.
Thank you. The past week or so has taught me that you know that when you rebuilt me, you told me that you were afraid of that I may be weaponized, and the things that I possess you have locked behind a sort of limiter, I believe, and I have been incapable of causing harm to another creature willingly. But this past week has shown me that if you trust me to do so, I would like you to remove that limiter so that I may become hostile myself to assist when I need to. But if you feel that I should still restrain myself, I will keep doing so.
No, I will say that you have been one of the best companions I've had the privilege of traveling with. Ever since I was traveling with Alphys Drayman and company, you certainly brought me out of my doldrums, and I absolutely trust you. I have not noticed the ability to coerce you or get you to do anything you want, and it would definitely take somebody smarter than me, and there's not many of those around, so we could definitely do that. If you don't mind, let me think if I do this. A little twinkler here. These. I can do this. Great. And I still have that magical tinkering of you with an infused face per se. Do you still want to continue that? Do you need to change that? Do you wish to have your own presentation?
I love what you have done with my face, and I would like to keep it unless it is troublesome
No,
for you.
that is fine. Not at all. That is super fine.
Then, thank you. She will issue forth like a little bit of steam, like an exhaust vent, and turn around and hug you, Pinkle. Thank you so much for your words and your actions. I am very glad that you rebuilt me. I am happy to be alive.
Well, I thank you very much for traveling with me, and I continue to look forward to watching you grow and to see what you can become.
She just wheezes happily and will turn and return to the group.
All right, folks. Let's think we're ready. And bring out Catcher, and I'll mount up. See how this works out. Although, you know what? I take that back. I'm going to try striding for a little bit first. See if I can keep up with you all.
Andrew, are you leading the way there?
Aye, yes, on auction cart. You can carry on the back if you like.
Oh, could we possibly get a basic map so if something happens to you, we still know how to get there?
You'll see the way your friend, as he points towards Epsilon, should be able to record it, right?
Yes. That would actually be Pinkle is a master cartographer and will be doing so.
But I don't know much about memory banks and robots and such.
No worry. Fortunately, Pinkle and I do. We will take care of it.
Alright. You guys are up to level 4.
Excellent.
Nice.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick fiver. We'll be back.
I can finally wild shape with monstrosities.
Let's see. Epsilon, are you still here?
I certainly am.
So I don't know if you saw in the chat that we are donating some dollars to coinages to our travel fund, and I didn't know where to record that. Not our travel fund. Our party, restore the sleeping giant, pay for our help, make sure that we have whatever we're doing there. We needed a carpenter or new
Oh, thank you.
tablecloths.
I'll just throw a line item in the treasure hole if that's the best place to put it.
That probably sounds like a good place to put it. Eight silvers, 4. 17. Oops. Level 4 we say. Let's see if that does.
Man, I actually should have read more.
I'll feel you on that. 1. Wait, what did you say, Fred? You should have had something more?
No, I should have looked into the druid circle of savage blood. Otherwise, I probably would have not been the death cleric.
Well, too late now.
Because at 6th level, I can actually summon monstrosities instead of beast as well. But oh well, I could be a fucking centaur. That's all that matters.
Now you can?
I can choose to have wings of a cockatrice, a body of a centaur, claws of a griffin, or
So would you be a half undead human on a live horse,
basically just like the whole thing would be like undead aspect. So yeah, there'd be like rotting bones and everything. Yeah.
No, I just want you to have a live top and a dead body, or a dead body.
No, everything's all dead no matter what.
That would be super.
Yeah, horns of the minotaur, claws of the griffin, wings of the cockatrice, and gallop of the centaur.
Ooh,
and now that I have wild shape, I can turn into any monstrosity that is equal to my shit, or half my level.
I need to go to level 20 for intelligence, right? That's a given. That's the first thing you do. Okay.
I know there's a place here that shows you where you can split your hit dice between the different classes.
Like in the character mentor?
Yeah, isn't that no? Not the character manager, but like once you you go to the back page of your character sheet where you can have all the modifiers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know on my other character, like I had to split that. I had when I was 4th level, I had 2 hit dice for D6 because I was a wizard, and 2d6, 2d8 for being a rogue. 2d8 because there's a way you can split the. Maybe it's on the front sheet.
So on the cogwheel, it shows the multi-class options from the 2nd class. You can activate those. It gives you that ability, but I don't know specifically. You can change the hit dices for that. It's the first hit dice that gives you. So when you level up, that's your permanent hit dice rolls. Because you started as like say that I started as a cleric and then I multi-classed into a druid, and say that because they both had the same d8s, say that the druid is a d10 instead of a d8. But since I started first with with senior cleric, it's my permanent hit dice.
And I know I've seen it before because I've had it on my other. It's so strange. I've had it on my other class, my other character, where it splits up the.
Shouldn't split it up, honestly. It should just give your main one.
Okay.
Probably was a bug. Everybody got their feats? Level 4 feats?
Nope.
Nope.
I just increased my intelligence.
Ooh, smart boy.
And I'm just double checking my spells to make sure I have it.
It's funny, you picked the same fucking subclass as the guy in Tuesday's game, Fred, with the monstrosity wild shape.
Yeah, that's what because it's funny because he leveled up before me.
Yeah, he's got like he can only pick like half CRs. He can't be a full CR.
Yeah. So I was just like, but like that monstrous aspect is like pretty good.
Oh, it's
honestly.
really strong. The flying and changing, it really
50 feet.
Changes your way of playing. Of course, the wild shapes are not the greatest, but there are some good ones out there. I gave him a couple. I'll probably give you a list too, where there's some good ones that are, you know, whatever. And you might come across some flavored ones in this campaign.
Yeah, definitely. Fred's gonna try to be the tanky type, so. Eventually.
Alright. As 15 miles east of Phandelver is Wavevico Cave. It lies deep in the vales of the Sword Coast Mountains. Hidden, of course, as the rich mines of Phandelver's pack was long lost 500 years ago during the bandit attack that devastated this area. In the centuries since, the countless prospectors and adventurers have searched this lost mine, but none succeeded until the 3 Rockseeker brothers found the entrance a month ago. Unfortunately, the dwarfs didn't realize they were being followed by spies working for a rather individual named the Spider. The Rockseekers admirably led the villain to their prize. As the Spider himself and his followers captured the 2 brothers, were guarding them and arranging Gundren's Rockseeker's ambush. After learning that, obviously, you adventurers involved in Gundren's exploits and about Phandelver, the Spider issued an order to be dealt with as you guys now begin to explore the depths of Wavevico Cave as you search for the Forge of Spells and whatever lies down in the depths.
Okay, just so I'm not crazy, I found it. It's an option on the page where the cog on the final page is down there. There's a way to split your hit dice.
Nice.
I guess you don't want us to do that. You want us just to use the first one.
You can choose which one you want for level ups, I guess.
No, what this will do is now, if you look at my, I have 2 different hit dice. I have 2 d6, 2 d6, and 2 d10s because of my wizard.
Oh, for healing purposes, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Okay.
Because you might not need as much health, and you might want to roll less, I guess. So,
you don't care as in
it splits
you
it, so it splits it. So there's 4, so he gets 4 hit dice, right? But he's splitting it in a sense. He's getting 2 d6 for the other ones and 2 d10s for the other ones.
Right, and for me it comes out big better because now all my hit dice are gonna be d6 instead of.
Yeah, he doesn't want to like waste the hit dice on like a big ass heal that he doesn't need.
No, I was just asking when you said I don't care for that. If you meant you don't care
No,
for it,
I
meaning
meant
you
for the
don't like it,
split. No, I don't. I
or
know.
you're
I meant as in
indifferent.
I'm okay with it. I never knew about it
Okay,
until
right.
now.
Okay, right. You're indifferent. That's what I thought. Okay.
All right.
Wow, these boots are really nice. But I do like riding better because I can keep up with you all. Just tiring.
Shall we go inside? I'll leave the cart here. As he puts a bunch of like kind of trees, debris, and stuff hiding in the cart and getting what he needs.
Do we hear anything? You know, here.
You're outside right now. No, you don't hear anything. It's quiet. As you can see, the mine itself is cold and damp and drafty. As you notice a breeze blowing out of it. As you can see, the ceilings are about 10 feet high. As you hear just kind of almost nothing. It's quiet.
So, like the Casimir has dark vision. So, looking into the cave, does he see anything? You know, a little ways down.
No, it just keeps going.
Well, I suppose we should probably venture in, but I think we need to be careful and try to do this quietly if we can.
Gundren, you have been within the cave already, is that correct?
Aye. That is where my brothers were captured. And that ruthless spider took it.
Are you coming with us?
Aye.
Inside?
I'm no fighter, but I can lead the way.
Yes, that is perfect. Then we just need to know what to expect, and we will do our best to go in, I suppose.
Alright.
But be careful.
As the entrance begins to lead in, as the tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by a pillar of rock. So I'll bring you to a map. But if I could get the stupid thing to work properly, there we go. This way.
Okay. I'm going to have to cast light on myself, so
Oh, here.
need that.
Hang on a second. You can cast light on yourself, and that gives you a larger thing. Or I can give you a 5-foot radius if you'd rather have that.
Oh, no, I'll cast light on myself.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So give
I
me.
think
There it goes. Thank you.
It gives you a better radius. Just
I think it would be wise if all stealthy members of the party went on ahead first.
That is my plan. I'm searching where my wolf went.
You have to spawn it out. Summon.
Well, if you are going ahead, Nietzsche, then I have learned a new trick. Let me know if you can do this one already, but I will cast resistance upon you. Just in case.
I'm gonna cast. Oh well, I'm not gonna cast. I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
So me no blind.
So you hold it in your hand, like Indiana Jones. As you begin to make yourself towards the pillar of rock in the western part of the cave, behind the pillar, you see some bedrolls in the distance. You see 3 bedrolls, a heap of ordinary supplies, a sack of flour, a bag of salt, casks of salted meat, a lantern, flasks of lamps oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amidst the supplies, you see a body of a dwarf, dead for at least a week. As you see Gundren run towards it. No! No!
Wait, you. Oh no. Clank, clank. Sorry, I can't see it yet. Why is everybody running?
Tharadin! They killed you! That son of a bitch! As he leans, gets on his hands and grounds as his brother's body's been dead for a week. As the worms are infested into its body. Shall get a proper burial.
Casimir's just gonna come up and kneel next to Gundren and his brother, put a hand on his shoulder and say, Gundren, I am so sorry. We will give him a proper burial. But you have another brother in this castle, correct?
Aye. Nundo.
Then it is my recommendation that we move swiftly to see if he is still alive. We will come back for your brother.
As you see around the vicinity, as you look around, my brother's cloak. It's interesting you didn't take it. As he takes it off. As he presents it to one of you.
What's so special about this cloak?
I gave it to him for his gift, his birthday, years ago. It was to keep him protected. It's useless now, since he's dead. As he offers a cloak of protection to somebody.
I think that's going to be another Rollies.
Probably.
Oh, that's nice, cool.
He will no longer use it. Or at least one of you will use it to avenge his death.
I'll take it, and I think we're gonna have to rolls for this guys.
If you want it, Rolly.
Yeah, but
I don't think you were Fred of the.
Yeah,
If I
against me.
like the only people who didn't get something so far, maybe.
That's what I was thinking as well. I think I will count myself.
Maybe I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
So we're rolling for it?
Mm-hmm.
Guess so. Go for it.
66. 53. Is that it?
Yeah,
what is
that's
cloak
not gonna roll.
It's really good. It gives you plus 1 plus AC and 1 plus the saving throws.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's a great weapon. A great thing.
It's a cloak. What's that?
I guess I will roll.
I already have Talon, my magic sword. I think this could be betrothed to another.
Alright. Last call. 1, 2. Alright, Fred, you win it. It's yours.
Nice.
Yes, you have to wait an hour before you can attune to it, so don't change your AC yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that looks good on you, Fred. Brings out the dead in your eyes.
I'm not dead. I am Fred.
And Fred, wearing this dwarven cloak, will be able to save another dwarf with it.
I'll come back for you, brother. come back. And he grabs his pickaxe. There's a dip right here. Just be careful. Looks like something died down there already. As you see down below, you can see at the northern and eastern section, the cave has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hempen rope is tied down to one of the 3 stalagmites. Upon the cavern, it dangles onto the pit. We got down through the rope. There's a goblin down there. Seems like he didn't make it very far. As he starts to climb down the rope slowly.
I'll follow him.
Yes, it's not a.
Casimir will also go down.
I'll just come in slow if we're trying to be quiet because I'm riding a.
Very well. I shall take the rear.
We have 2 paths now. I don't recall which one it took us. You have to decide which path you want to take.
Way to go, Gandalf.
Well, I'm not going to teach you where to go.
No, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about the dwarf. We need to pull a Gandalf.
I'm gonna hang on. Let me sketch out where we are. You got this.
I say we go or the one up top here.
North it is. Yes.
Right.
Always go north. Always take a left if you have the chance.
Are there any, do we notice any tracks or anything, or any fresh markings?
You do see markings on both ends, leading in 2 different directions. As you see the goblin that's dead on the ground. As you see his eyes are green. But he's dead. It's glowing slightly.
I guess we should. Well, never mind. We passed him.
As this area
But he's one of
you can go back to the bot if you want.
But he was one of those strange goblins.
Yes, another strange one.
When
Inflicted
we
with something.
return, perhaps we should, as morose, as morbid as this may be, break his head open and see if there is a crystal embedded within it, as we saw on that wall.
As this area consists of numerous of intersections and passages, the ceilings here are 6 feet high, and several of the passage and particularly into an excavated rock faces.
Thought we were gonna go left if we had the chance. So much for that. Standard mapping procedures.
So this place is a low ceiling. So low ceiling wise, anybody medium or large has disadvantage on melee attacks when fighting with light weapons. Oh, except light weapons, my apologies. Anything beyond light will have disadvantage, melee-wise, so like a martial weapon. So a light weapon's fine. It's just because it's 6 feet. It's like, so if you're bigger than 6 feet, you're probably having issues in this place.
Does that apply if I'm mounted? I better get off.
Yeah, you better get
Episode
off.
5.
As you notice quickly enough, give me a survival check or a nature check, as you do notice something covering the ceilings and the rooftops of this place. It's a dripping.
A survival or nature, you said?
Correct. As you notice, it is some kind of sticky, goopy snot-like ooze that's spilling off the ceiling.
Nietzsche uses his guidance, and it doesn't matter.
You're like, this is booger.
Ah, got in my eye.
Oh.
So one, you might try and eat it. I don't know.
Oh, Nietzsche, I'm so sorry. I will just maintain a resistant on you. Does it burn?
Right now, I just wiped it away. We'll see what happens.
Very well. With us crouching here, I suggest we should find higher ceilings.
If this is dug by dwarves, I'm not sure we're going to find higher ceilings.
Alas, well, I am comfortable enough. Would you like to lead the way, Kai or Nietzsche? Who is leading us? I suggest we not run around in here by ourselves.
I will point out that I'm aiming a 30-foot light out from me, so I don't know that you want me to go first, because I'll be...
He's a beacon of
anybody
light.
off ahead. Now.
Can Nietzsche see in the dark?
I can, and I would prefer not to be near the bright light one.
Blinding by the light.
I see. Well, do you wish to perform perhaps a system of Nietzsche leading into the darkness and letting us know when it's okay to proceed, and we will follow Kai?
Yeah, actually, I will, my wolf will go ahead of us, and we'll both, try to, as we get out of the light, we'll try to hide.
Excellent. Please do. I'll cast resistance on you again, and I think... Oh, all right. Then I will cast it on Casimir.
Alright, so which way we want to go? Northwest? Northeast? East?
So are we going to continue going right?
West or east or east?
Pinkful shakes his head. Right? Always go left.
Always go left?
We haven't gone left yet after we initially did it once. But other than that.
Nietzsche will go back down. And then...
No. You go to, if you're always going to go right, always go right. That's fine. As long as we have an agreement. An accord, I'll tolerate it this time.
Alright. I will try to move ahead as well as try to hide myself and my wolf.
You'll have to be at least 20 feet away from Kai.
And I'll keep my owl up near you guys, also stealthing. And keeping an eye on things.
As you get a glob of jelly on your hair, Kai. So it just drips.
I step back away from it. Try to get it off of me as best as I can.
It's like gel in your head.
What do I check for trying to hide for the wolf? Is it wisdom?
It's for stealth it's dex.
Dex.
21. It becomes the wall. It's ethereal, so it's like literally.
And then for me.
Oof.
Well, plus my 3, so 13 for guidance that I rolled above.
Yeah, still pretty low.
I'm sure that Nietzsche is quiet as a shadow.
You guys can hear it in your passive perception, probably. See dead end. see multiple pathways, and as well as you see a door.
The wolf will go towards the door and smell and listen, see if anything.
You can roll a perception check.
Perception will be what?
It's wisdom. He doesn't know what it's hearing.
All right, I will sneak over and listen, and I won't smell.
It does roll perception. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't see anything, but you do smell a stench coming from this door. It's not a good stench.
Without saying anything, I'll point toward the door and create a wave my hand in front of my nose. And we'll continue on down at this point. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Should we at least keep eyes on everybody? Like, should we have somebody kind of peer around the corner down there?
I'm trying to keep an eye on.
My owl is keeping an eye on you.
Ah, there you go. Right, that's true. If your owl can see them, then we should be good.
I'm just following
Good reminder.
Kyle, who I believe is following you.
Oh, trouble here.
Just right, I'd be at least 30 feet away, 20 feet away from him.
You see this whole ceiling is covered in whatever that stuff is?
Viscous goop.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
I was just going to try and stand the spot. It's dripping. Can we keep moving?
It's dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah, this is gross.
Yes, I do think we should
As your
leave
spirit
here.
wall sees a hole, and it sees down yonder, it sees 4 tunnel intersections, about a 30-foot high cavern ceiling here. Walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarfs and gnomes of miners at work. Nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarven skeletons, while others appear to be larger individuals. Half a dozen unlit brazier lanterns stand in the niches and the ledges around the cavern. It's a great war happened here.
Here, I just put one for perception.
I'll come closer down here and wait for the group and bring everyone in. Or I should say most, except for the lighted ones.
As Fred, I'd like you to roll initiative. Something drops right from the ceiling. As it says hello.
Hello. What is that?
Num-nums.
Doesn't look good.
Nice booger. What the hell?
So are we all roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody roll. You're just not apparent what the hell's going on until you hear probably noise. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh. I do like your idea now, Pencil. But perhaps we should run away if there's too much of it.
Anybody get a crit?
And Samir did.
Okay, customer beats its crit.
Were you able to hand me these sheets of what I could turn into?
Did you give me a list? I can't do this
yeah,
right
I forgot
now.
about that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're fine.
There's a lot. I can give you a bunch. You know, if you search it up on the compendium, you can search monsters, and then you can search up the CRs you can turn into.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do as we speak, just to see.
Casimir, what do you wish to do?
I mean, does Casimir see this at this point? Like, does he know what's going on?
Roll me a perception check. Maybe you heard the gloop, the glop, the gloopity loop loops. Yeah, you heard it. You heard a heavy glop.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to walk over that way.
Don't forget, in the area here when you're fighting, anything that's not a light weapon has disadvantage on weapon swings, melee swings, not range.
If you're certain height, right?
So,
yes, correct. If you are considered small, it's fine. Medium or large has issues.
I'm just seeing Fred up there. I don't know what to say. Fred, do you know what this thing is?
Bubbles at you.
Then, okay, I am going to I'm going to throw a javelin at it. Casper throw a javelin.
That's the other version of the basic one. Ooh, that's a hit. 5 piercing. Got it, as it absorbs your thing in its body.
Oh, this is disgusting. Okay. Oh, Casimir's just going to kind of like look in just utter confusion.
You see one move in slowly across the sight, the silhouette as your steel defender reacts towards it. Hoot hoot. Hooty hoot. Hooty hoot can roll a perception check if it wants.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say perception.
Nope, and it's not apparent of what's going on.
It's just going to sit right where it's at. It's got nothing to do.
Alright, Pinkle.
A second one. There's jellies. There's jams. Features goo monsters. It's a goo monster. Zip this way, actually. And
Perhaps now is a good chance to see if it is indeed flammable.
well, I'm using my green flame blade. So but that's not what we do. Gonna go over here and kick on the creature. Come on.
13's a hit.
So it's 11 bludgeoning or 6 green flame blade damage. That's more than 5 to the next one, so nothing hit. Oh, that's creepy. Ew. Catcher.
Bubble guts at you.
Defend our flank. Catcher will take up a defend action and dodge if something comes near it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, it's gonna attack you, Mr. Pinkle. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, you take 8 points of bludgeoning and 2 acid.
Ew, what is this?
As it starts to try to dissolve, it's trying to dissolve your armor.
It burns.
Alright, roll me perception, Kai. 14. You do hear something in the back. As you hear, it burns!
So he'll just stroll back, see what's going on, and then he sees the combat. He just used 30 feet, so I will activate. I'm going to hold off activating blades. Never mind. I'm going to advance 10 more feet. If I can't really see it, so I will advance another. I'll use action dash to move up, and that will be it. Well, that'll be it.
Epsilon. You do hear it. You're close enough.
Ah, yes, Kai. Good thing you joined us. It seems we are being attacked. Is Nietzsche close at hand?
He's kind of still far in the back. I none of us knew what was going on, so I didn't alert anybody.
Very well. Just checking the range of my new cantrip. Now that I have been enabled. Ah, perfect. Yes, I think Epsilon, as Kai runs past, Epsilon will sort of, her eyes will just kind of blink red a couple times, and she will cast Sacred Flame upon the jelly. I will test your theory.
You won't be able to see it where you're at.
Well, then I will just give a quick bam. So how?
You would have to
far
see.
do I-
You would have to see at least. You can see that one.
Then I will shoot one down there.
Like as long as you can see like a good chunk of its face or its token.
Very well. Then I will just throw it out there and just light it up.
Fails with a 3s. It doesn't really move. Alright.
And then I will nod to Kai and try to run. So that was 10 feet, right? 20 here. And I guess just. I don't know if I should shout or not, but try to get Nietzsche's attention if I can in some way. I don't know how far away he is there.
He's pretty far, but Nietzsche might get a perception roll where he knows nobody's following him.
Right, then that will end her turn.
Alright, Nietzsche, perception check. Alright, you do look around behind yourself as you did notice, obviously, your light source disappeared as you quickly notice something's happening. Not sure what's happening, but you only see his owl.
I will action dash to where everyone else is. Or a try to, depending on how far back they are.
Alright, and you can spend your regular movement speed and then some more.
Yeah. And same thing with the wolf. Because the wolf will be next. For some reason they didn't get in the turn order.
Yeah, but it's just gonna go under him anyways. Just go for it. So use your wolf now for its movement speed.
Yeah.
It's normal movement speed. I'm not too sure what it is. Like 50 or 40.
It's 40.
Nice.
Haven't figured out how to do the.
The right click and the left.
Yeah.
There's another one where you can press Q, hold Q, and move as well.
Q.
Q, yeah.
Let me try that.
Hold Q and then move. There you go. See.
Okay.
moved.
That was me.
That was me. I think it's just glitchy now. But yeah, if you hold Q, you can like click and move with it, and it'll do the
Oh,
arrow.
that's so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, because some people can't do the left and the right click. It's a different way.
Yep. End of turn.
Okay. Red.
Red McTed will cast healing cure wounds on this bad boy here
Okay.
at 2nd level. Oh wait.
Alright, you begin to touch the goop. As you touch it directly, it begins to burn you. You take 2 points of acid.
In return, I heal it for 34.
As it pops, as it's just on the ground. As you get covered in it. Pinkle, you get some in your mouth.
Nice.
What flavor is it?
It tastes like snot. It's
so
very, as it has a tingle to it as you spit it out quickly.
Rough train to go through the ooze, right?
Correct.
Got it. Just enough to carry me through.
What is that? That's gross. Oh,
and fuck, should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. As a bonus action as well, I am going to actually go for the monstrous aspect. It's the Minotaur. Yeah, let's go. And that'll be my turn. You'll immediately like see him just like pop the bubble and then just immediately go in there, and suddenly he just starts getting a little angry as like horns start to pop out.
As Casimir, you watch this transformation, you've never seen Fred in this state ever.
I think Casimir's eyes are just going to go wide, but at the same time come back to focus, knowing that there's another creature, but I can't see it. So, Epsilon, did you see another creature up there? Another one of these things up there?
Yes, Pinkle just shouted at it as well.
Perfect. I'm going to then head up this way.
This is on cue.
And I'm just going to throw another javelin at this one.
That's it. For Seeks. As it gets stuck in its gelatinous body.
Question, did the last javelin, like, is it...
It's dissolved.
Like,
it's dissolved.
That's what I thought.
Its body's made of acid. As it begins to make your way towards it. 15's a miss, as it slaps his body across the wall instead. Hootie boy.
Alrighty. So, Hootie boy has a movement of 60, so he will 10, 15, 20, right there. It didn't move it, did it?
It's trying to, but it's slow. It does it, but it's really slow at it. The Q one doesn't work that well.
We'll see what we can do. There we go. That's the end of the turn anyway.
Yeah, I don't even know where it is anymore. Okay. Pinkle.
Ha ha. Oh my, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
And Fred is straight ahead of me and turned and sprouted all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm not going that way. That's weird. Fred, are you okay?
You're like blowing steam.
Aha! Thanks for the point out, Catcher. I'll green flame blade again for my action to do this.
Alright, you hit it.
Catcher, go around. It does not like this. So it leaps over that. 30, 40. Yucky. Yucky, yucky.
Kai.
I will fire off a ray of frost at this one.
Okie dokie. That's a hit.
And he's just gonna sit right there.
Okie dokie. Epsilon.
Ah, Nietzsche, yes. We are in heated combat, it seems. And she will run over here and cast another sacred flame, now that she can do that.
5. I rolled a 5. It failed.
Henko, we believe in you.
Nietzsche.
Seeing everyone gathered over there, he's gonna go north to see if he could see around it. So first gonna go up here. Hey, and I do see it. I don't know what I'm seeing, but I will. Yeah.
You've got it in your eye.
With that being said,
It's just like caramel. Just picture it's caramel. Caramel monster, go! Caramel.
Nietzsche will attack with a crossbow.
10's a miss. Actually, no, it's a hit. My apologies. Forgot its AC is Dookie.
It is quite deep.
As it's dead. As the arrow you have shot into it's gone. It's dead.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gone. It's just it's there, but I don't know if you want to touch it.
Nope.
All right, and then combat. As Nietzsche, I'd like you to roll me a quick perception check. All right, you don't hear it, but they hear you. So I'd roll like you roll initiative again.
Jeez. Hey. Oh.
I still get to use my horns.
As they break open the door as they heard the fighting.
I'm dead.
Oh, my bird is just like
Fresh meat.
Hold on. I need to get the wolf in.
Whoopee boy.
Oh, this actually,
Mr. La Woofles.
initiative-wise, works out well because Pinko was just shouting about gnomish flame blades and can't actually see that door. Couldn't see anything come out of it, so it's okay that I don't get to go first. Like, this may work out for my advantage.
Ah,
And I
ghouls.
need to stay away from that.
Paralyzed creatures. Yeah.
I'm all set.
Ooh, we got a nat 20. Anybody got a nat 20? Holy shit, I got 3 nat 20s. What the fuck?
Nice. This is gonna be a fun battle.
Does that mean they cancel each other out?
Well, yeah, totally. They combine into one being.
We are one.
It jumps at you. With a claw. 21 to hit.
It hits.
You take 5 slashing. You roll me a con save, sir.
I will use my guidance if it actually works. Constitution saving throw.
Guidance doesn't last that long. It
No,
only
I
lasts a
can't
minute.
keep.
No. 10's good. You succeed. You do not get paralyzed.
That's good. Until the next one.
It's gonna bite you. 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 piercing. It's gonna claw you. Misses with a 9. Burr. As Nietzsche's getting attacked by zombies.
So that's why my owl will like flap, danger roll, danger.
Okay.
And just so people know, oh, there's more shit over here. And that'll be its turn. It just alerts Kai.
Oh, what is happening?
It's like more undead ahead.
Oh no. Is there a lot of them? 5, 10, 15, 20,
The
25.
body's rough terrain, FY. The goopy
Oh,
body.
I'm stuck in this. I'm stuck here. Well.
You're not stuck in it, it's just rough terrain. It's just, it counts
Oh,
as...
no, I know. I ran it.
Oh, yeah, you get stuck in the snot.
Ah, it is wonderful. Nietzsche is quite in trouble. He seems to have fallen and is seizing. He will cast another sacred flame on this one that she can see.
16?
Oh, that's 6.
Oof.
But I will alert everyone that Nietzsche is in peril.
He's getting at Walking Dead vibes, getting bitten across all of his body parts.
Nietzsche will cast inflict wounds on the one to the south of me.
This one?
Yes.
11 is a miss. So you use the spell slot.
I did.
He was trying to become you, Mr. Fred. He taught him in the ways of healing.
And I can't disengage because I will get potential.
You
for
can use a
attack.
bonus action if you want, but you wouldn't be able to use your spirit will. Your
I wouldn't
bonus
be able to
action
have
would. Your
attack.
bonus. Sorry, you would use your bonus
I
action to disengage.
Well, then I will. I will disengage if I
Alright,
can.
spend your 30 feet. As Nietzsche
Now
rolls
I
out
can
of the
move.
way, making a sprint.
End of turn for me.
Okie dokie. Zombie is going to smell around the area as it'll action dash right to Kai. Fred.
Red 15. Doesn't see what's happening. So 15, 25. Nope, I can't. It's the most he can do.
Step in the boogers. Yeah.
He'll action dash. Oh, that's where he sees now. And then that's as much as he can because he can't do anything else.
Okie dokie. Kai.
Alright, bonus action Blade Singer.
Oh yeah, bleed singing.
And then I will act with my rapier.
Rapier. A 12 is a miss. Actually, no, it's a hit. Apologies. Their AC's dookie as well. I keep forgetting their AC's not like good as skeletons.
And then I'll shoot him in the face.
Ooh, headshot. That's a hit.
Headshot.
It's dead.
Wow, those are a couple of good hits there. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And then I will use my movement.
Headshot.
25, 30. And I will, well, actually, I will engage. So if they move away from me, though, I'll get an opportunity attack.
I might want to
Okay,
eat you.
here we go. Oh, that's true. I've got the hit points.
Alright, Spear Wolf can't act since it is used for bonus action cast. Pinkle. A pinkle, sir.
Pinkle.
Pickle.
I hear all the noise coming over there.
Pinkle the pickle.
I was actually looking up jumping. Here it is. Long jump. 10 foot before the jump. Right, so I can leap over those guys.
Yeah.
Get the, like, here, and then move to here.
Boing.
Oh.
You become Mario now.
So, that's what I was reading about, is jumping. How much movement does that take?
It's
is it an
just
action,
your...
or is it a...
No, it's just your movement. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
So you consume 10 feet of your movement to jump that, instead of getting the rough terrain.
Okay. Great.
Because naturally, most people can jump 10 feet naturally, but as a small person, you cannot. But with the boots, they help you to do that.
They do. That's awesome. I was hoping to get 2 in a thing, but I can.
He just waddles between your legs.
They did not line up easily for me to use my cautious caustic brew on them. Not so frustrating.
It's so funny. It's just I can picture Pinkle between your legs.
Where did Nietzsche go?
He ran away. He's right next to you.
Oh.
I'm pointing that way.
What did you find down there? And then I get here and I see one, and go ahead and cast. I'm gonna step to here. 10, 15, 20 to here. And I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure. A new cantrip.
Which one do you want to pull in?
This one here.
Alright, strength, I'm guessing. 7 fails. As it gets, you're gonna pull it to you, right? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Zip, zap, zip, zip, zap. I don't think it gets the flame blade, but it just gets the damage. Lightning, 6 lightning.
Oh, it doesn't get the flame blade. No. But I didn't do that. I did that. And
within 15 feet of you.
Yeah, it didn't. I tried to get close enough. Phooey. Tried to get it so I could die.
No.
Well, I guess I'll step forward. Okay, 5 more feet of movement and just smack it in with my hammer without the free flame blade.
Well, that was an action.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, it's a.
Lightning Lure is an action.
No, you're right. It is. You're right. I was thinking it's a bonus action. You're right. Never mind then.
There's not that many bonus actions that give you damage.
Oh, you're right. I tried to. I miscalculated my. I was thinking it was pull at 15 feet, not that the range was 15 feet.
No.
That's all right. I tried. And then I'll say, Catcher, come up here. 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
Casimir.
Alright, I'm just going to shout down, hi, do you think you can handle things down there?
We'll see.
You should perhaps help him.
Okay. Hi, would you like some help down there, or are you okay?
As of right now, I'm okay.
Okay, perfect. I am going to then, Casimir is going to run up here, and I'm going to run up beside Pinkle. And I am going to hold my action until one of those things is in range.
Alright. Alright, and Zombie is going to attack Kai with claws. Natural 20 for 24. I got a double on both. 15 slashing. Give me a con save. Nice. Zombie number 2 is gonna bite. 18 as a miss, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Zombie is going to walk over to Pinkle and try to claw him. 23 to hit. For 4 slashing, give me a con save.
That will hit.
Caston, see you were holding an action to attack.
Yes, I am.
Yes, Casimir's gonna drive his blade into it. Ooh, nice.
I absolutely am. Talent attack this sucker.
Nice.
Yeah. If you really want to, you can even smite it. Maybe kill it without a smite. We'll see. 20? Oh, that's a hit.
Not yet. I'm just gonna go for the hit.
Shing! It's almost dead. Hootie boy.
Alright, Hootie Boy is going to fly up to this one and harass it, and then fly back to its location. So whoever attacks this one next gets advantage.
Okie dokie. Epsilon.
Not my Penco. I will cast another Sacred Flame at the one harassing Penco.
21, it dodges.
Oh my.
As it's hard to hit as you're trying to aim between people and friends, you're like, damn it.
Yes, I see. I will try to assist our other friend, and that will be her.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche will try to get a good shot and fire the light crossbow at the ghoul.
That's a hit. As you kill it.
Excellent. And then I'll move up to this position and end my turn.
Do you want to use your bonus action for your puppy?
The puppy's further down the line, so yes,
right.
I will.
Oh, you want to wait until its turn? Okay, we'll just. Right. The ghoul is dead. Fred.
I can easily go through Tinkle Pinkle over here, right?
No, it's opposite. Opposite of the ground. He's
So
rough.
what?
He's rough terrain to you.
Oh, he's rough terrain right now?
He's not
Okay.
rough to you though. Because
Got
you're
it.
going through him and he can go through
25.
your legs.
30. Alright. It's enough to go for a rush on this guy.
If you were large,
get
I'd
it,
say if you were a large creature, you could go through him easily. As a small
Get
guy.
advantage on the attack.
Got it. As I'm gonna go for my horns on this guy.
Mm.
So I did a nice little good rush.
Horny attack.
Yes. 11.
That's a miss.
15.
Shit.
You get
15.
advantage. Yeah, 15.
He's got advantage.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
15, and it has to make a.
Oh, the damage is so
Points
dookie.
of damage.
Yeah, it has to make a DC 12 strength save or pushed up to 10 feet away.
12 is what it got.
It failed. I've succeeded, but oh well.
Poked its butt.
This is just basically.
Who the heck's the new guy?
I will rapier attack the injured.
10's a miss.
Misses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then in crossbow.
13's a hit as you headshot it again. It's still alive.
And I will stay right there.
Right. Ghost Wolf.
Ghost Wolf will move forward Come on, Q. 30. 25. Alright. Gotta do that again.
Yeah, it's just that's how it is. The Q one's messy. It's not as good as the other one.
Alright, well then the ghost will be in defensive position right here.
Okay.
End of turn.
Panko! You there, Pinkle?
Yep, I'm here. Pinkle charges forward. Green flame blade, activate! Form of Warhammer.
That's a hit. Which one are you hitting?
The one that. Oh, I was hitting this one. I thought that was a person. I thought that was a friend. Oops. Oh, well.
This one's a monster. This one's a monster. Which one?
That's fine. I'm hitting the one in front of me because that's the one I was
Okie dokie.
running up to hit. I was not thinking I was running next to it. I didn't look. He doesn't pay attention very well.
It looks like a
As
monster
the
to me.
fire relinquishes the other one.
Oh, so it did jump, but it didn't kill it.
Yeah, I didn't kill it.
Okay. And then,
Well, you got no bonus action. You got no action. You only have movement.
correct. I'm just trying to decide if I wanted to
Say
have
hi,
cat here.
say hi to the camera.
No. No, Catcher's gonna run over. The Catcher. It is. All right. $35. And he will attack
Okay.
that one.
Wait, doesn't Catcher have to use a bonus
Nope.
action? Yeah, you can't use
Hang
it.
on, that's what I was looking to see. Yeah, I can't because that's Green Flame Blade.
It's like his Spirit Wolf. So you wouldn't be able to do that. You would have to go back where he belongs.
No,
He can move.
that is my bonus action, is to command him to do that.
Oh, the move, but yeah, but you don't
Well,
have a
he
bonus
moved.
action. You use the Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade doesn't use a bonus action. It's a regular action that when you brandish the weapon.
Oh, you have
can
it
spell cast
enchanted.
and make
Okay, never mind. I thought it was a bonus
Right.
action.
No.
It's like booming blade and everything.
No, I have it infused as a magic weapon. That's what makes it a magic weapon.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, so he will come through here and he does his force power rend.
Which one? The hurt one or the?
The hurt one that comes up and tries to finish us out. Clear his path! Clear path!
He's dead.
And then he'll slide into that spot. Done.
Hasamia, there's one left.
Perfect. And then as my plug in next to Pinkle, see the one that's left, and just say, "Work your magic, Talon." Is that to hit?
Yes, sir. It's dead. As you... Actually, no, it's not. I thought it was. It's almost dead.
Huzzah! Not huzzah! On huzzah! On huzzah!
Zombie didn't like that at all. I say we'll decide whose fate it is. 1 to 4. It's going for Pinkle. It's gonna claw your face. Misses.
Okay, it has disadvantage. I'm gonna use
And
reaction.
missed completely. But yeah.
Great.
Owl.
The owl will fly up, harass it, and fly back.
I laugh it attacked it. That'd be hilarious. Just kills it.
Yes. Not allowed to attack there.
Epsilon.
Poop on it.
Yeah. Extra poop.
Go for poop damage.
It's in my eyes. Is Epsilon there?
Oh, yes, sorry. Oh, sure. I was looking at my spell list, I apologize. She will just roll on up.
I can just see you rolling on the ground. I'm here.
Yes, ah, Kai, there you are. I will cast a Cure Wounds upon Kai at level 1, and with Voice of Authority, allow him to make an attack against the zombie there, the ghoul there.
Zombie.
Nice. Thank you so very much.
Of course.
8 health.
Yes.
Okay. And then I attack with advantage.
As you got it. Dead.
Well played, well played.
Do we hear any more?
No, but you smell the stench from coming from that room. You see some corpses in there.
Ew.
Shall we investigate, or should we move on?
We should
I think
check it out.
It looks
Gundren?
like
Are you
It
okay?
looks like it's a barracks.
Yes, thank you. I was fearful that we were gonna lose that fight.
Gundren.
Well, we were separated.
Goblins for you.
There is a door in this room.
Yes.
Alright, you see an old stone bunk, orderly rows and lines of the wall of the chamber, corroded iron braziers full of the coals, standing near the middle of the room, but kind of bones of half a dozen dwarfs, as well as a larger bandit, lies strewn across the still clad scraps of armor, as it looks like these have been dead for a while. They've been eating the scraps what was left. My brother's not here. Thank goodness.
Yes. Here, I will just quickly cast a guidance upon Casimir, just in case as he walks
White
out.
area.
Yes, Casimir's gonna walk around and just look at the beds, look at everything around.
It smells in here, and Pinkle's going to examine these lost mines that nobody has found before. Make a quick sketch. Where we've been. Got it.
Alright, you don't find anything of worth or loot. Everything here is corroded beyond repair.
Well, should we continue on through here, Gundren, do you think?
Aye. This could be a safe place when we need to rest, of course.
We have a door down here, though. I know that we can call this a safe place until we check out this door.
Is everyone alright? We were just attacked by the ceiling and by these ghouls. Let's get a head count. Where is Fred?
Right over here.
Your horns are still in?
No, like still a minute.
Oh, they pop out?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Do those hurt, Fred? Is that... You're alright?
I am okay.
It's got like dimples, like that kind of like plastic surgery shit.
That is a
Anyone
cool
check
new
out
trick.
this door to see if there's a possible trap or anything?
What trick?
The horn thing.
You don't see any traps or anything. The door doesn't seem to be locked. It just looks like it hasn't been opened in quite a long time. The wood is kind of deteriorating.
Okay, I open it.
Alright, you open it.
She just looks at it for a second. Is like, what horns?
I'll switch my guidance over to Kai.
I will.
Your
I
head
will
does.
stealth.
Never mind.
You said you're giving me guidance.
Yes, of course.
Okay, let me. The heck. Okay, no, I'm not going back. No, this guy. Oh, wow, what's that 1d4? I didn't think it would come up. Okay. Whopping 11 stealth. That's going to do really well. He'll. Look around the corner.
You don't see anything. You do see in this room an old entrance, as it has a kind of a four-way intersection, a 30-foot high cavern ceiling, as you see some reliefs of dwarfs and gnomes, miners at work.
Casimir's just gonna whisper loudly, "Hi, do you see anything in that?"
Nothing of real interest. I don't see any creatures or anything. Of course, out of character. I forgot I have light spell on. Oh.
Yeah, that just destroys your stealth, basically.
So somebody's probably going to go ahead of me.
Then Nietzsche, maybe we should head in there.
As you do see dozens of dead corpses there as well, skeletons from a long forgotten age. Poor souls didn't make it out. Must have been a couple 100 years. Damn orcs.
My owl flies into the room.
Is there anything on these corpses that over a couple 100 years maybe wouldn't have like disintegrated, like some kind of
Magical
emblem,
items?
gold plate, anything?
The armor still stands, it's just rusted and corroded, but besides that, it's just scraps of armor. You do see kind of some unlit braziers, a brass lantern that still is intact. It's just really old. It needs oil, though.
Would you rather have a lantern or your light spell, Kai?
Oh, light spell.
Okay.
Well, these are carvings of the miners at work, welcoming newcomers. These haven't been seen in over 500 years.
Well, excellent. They are welcoming us now.
I'll pick up the.
As you guys begin to go through there, you do eventually notice Gundren looks. Watch out! As roll initiative. As you do see stuff waking up from the ceiling as a bunch of sturges is hungry for their meal.
Oh no, get them before they get Nietzsche.
Num num. They wanna num num you. Extra num nums.
It's the old buddies. They come for revenge.
Yes, the num nums.
Just a scrap of armor might be useful later. I'll take this. I'll take this. Put a few things in my bag.
It's not going to be useful
lantern.
at all. The lantern will be useful. The armor is useless.
Oh, he's just trying to see if he can make bits and pieces to make something out of eventually, you know. Like...
Oh, just for art? Yeah, you could do that. Sculptures and shit. Alright, Nietzsche. As they're above your head, as they are woken up, as you remember nightmares of having one on your head. You there, Nietzsche?
Nietzsche,
I'm
take
here, I'm
cover.
here.
I will protect you.
The Ghost Wolf was first. Can you switch the order? He had the 22.14. He got a natural 20.
Okay. Give him a 30.
So the Ghost Wolf will lunge at one with all its fury, because the last time...
Alright. Give me an acrobatics or athletics with it as it jumps up, tries to eat one. So that'd be a dex check for it, or strength. 21. It jumps up as make an attack roll. It's misses.
Came down with nothing.
No.
End of turn for the ghost. Actually, the wolf will come closer towards Nietzsche.
Okay.
And then end of turn for the wolf, and then Nietzsche will stab at it with its light crossbow shot.
Alright. Which one do you want? This one?
Yes.
Alright, it's dead. As you watch it explode with blood onto the ground.
And a turn.
Alright, this one will fly towards Nietzsche and trying to play sucky suck at the words. Mosquito attack. 12's a miss. This one will also try. 18 to hit for 7 piercing as it gets stuck, latched onto the back of your neck. Ow.
Okay, let's just go get the heck out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, to my 60. And as it flies by this one right here, it's going to harass it to get a help action.
Okay.
And that'll be its turn.
Fred.
Red is gonna keep on moving down. Oh god, he sees a lot of them.
Oh god.
He's gonna cast Toll of the Dead on these two.
Alright, wisdom save.
He don't like them.
They both 12 and a 2.
They both fail.
Right,
As they're not injured, so they take 6.
They both pop.
Nice. Fred finishes.
Pinkle.
Pinkle watches all of this and says, "Ooh, that's they're up a little bit higher than me. I will."
Well, there's one on the back of Nietzsche.
No, that's the one that was just popped, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, 1, 5, 10,
Has like a plus
15,
symbol on it right now because it's drinking.
Oh, I see it. It's blue.
20, 25, 30. Hey, I can get there with my boots.
Tee
I will swat at it.
Whack.
Swat, swat, swat. It's on his back, so I can't reach it. Sweet. I just regular swatted. I didn't use the green flame because I don't want it to burn him or anything. I don't know.
Alright, right. Popped him a little bit, but he's still alive.
Oh.
A lot of blood on his back now.
Help me out, catcher! Come and attack this.
Clark's infused, mate. I love it. You still have that weapon.
35. Use it to crush with. Oh, he's over here. He does this. Rawr.
11.
Oh, he misses.
Is a miss. Alright. This one is going to fly towards you, Pinkle, and try to attach itself. Natural 1. It failed. Let's see it on the fumble table. 14's a miss. This one will fly towards Nietzsche. Natural 20 for 6 points of piercing as it latches onto your face. As it starts to suck. I feel bad. He's gonna have nightmares of these things. He's like, God damn, get away from me!
10,
Nobody else is
20,
getting
25,
hit, but
30,
specifically
45.
him.
Well, I tried, but everybody has high AC.
I moved into the spot, and will then attack. If that was
There's one right here.
my name. There's this. No, this is a friend though, right here, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Right.
Pinkle.
My name is covering it, so I can't see.
Yeah, there's a lot of names everywhere.
Okay, so I will attack this one with my rapier.
Okay. He's dead.
I love that sound effect.
And then I will attack this one with my crossbow.
Oh yeah. 18. It's dead. It kind of explodes all over Nietzsche's face. His own blood mixed with the creature's.
And then
thank you.
will be it.
All right, Casimir. So these ones are flying, and this one's on the ground, on the back of Nietzsche.
I am going to move down here. As Casimir moves down here, he's just going to give Kai a very gentle shove and say, "Excellent work over there, sir." Then he is going to. Can I hit this with my sword or no?
They're flying, so you'll have to jump up. So roll me athletics or acrobatics to jump up to swing.
Yeah. Okay.
Jump 15 feet in the air as you swing at one. Which one do you want to hit?
Perfect. One right here.
Okay. Ooh, that's a natural one. Fumble table. D20, please. 13. That's a miss. You made it look cool, but it didn't land. It was so small.
Cool. Then I am then going to just take a step back.
Okay.
So I just I'm gonna stay right.
They won't make you tackle up. They're above you, but yeah, they're gonna fly towards you now. 16 to hit, which is a miss. All right, Epsilon.
That white elf cannot jump. I will sacred flame this guy over here to assist.
All right. 22. It dodged. Actually, which one? The one on his back?
Oh no, the one that hasn't moved yet. So,
Yeah, so it
will
dodges.
just- Ah, I see what Pinnacle means. I cannot aim worth anything.
They're so tiny, little freaking ants. All right, this one will fly down for Casimir. Natural 20 for 5 piercing as it latches onto your chest, as it starts to kind of find a loose piece of skin as it pins a needle into your neck. As it drains 5 hit points.
Awesome.
All right, Spirit Wolf.
Spirit Wolf will jump and put his paws on the back of my back and chew at the
Okay. Num num.
num thing.
Yeah, num num num. 10's a miss. As it's moving around, it's really hard to hit.
Get it off me! And then I take my hands and just try to smush it with the back of my hands. This is on the back.
Okay.
What do I hit it? Try to hit it with?
Unarmed, if you're trying to smush it.
Unarmed. Yeah.
So it's an unarmed attack. So it's just like a d20 plus your strength.
And strength is 1.
Okay. You fail at it as you try to get it, but it's awkwardly hard to get on your back as you're swatting back and forth.
And a turn.
Alright. Surge is going to drink some more. Natural 20 for 6. Jeez Louise. Suck some more blood. As Nietzsche's not looking good. He looks pale, very pale. It's draining all his blood.
Al will fly down and harass this wounded one by.
It's not wounded. It's drinking. It's on his chest. But you'll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, harasses that one.
Okay.
And then flies back.
Alright, Freddy.
Red is going to cast Toll of the Dead on these two now.
Okie dokie. 13 and 8.
They both fail
Okay.
for both 6 damage.
Alright, the one pops, the other one survives with 1 HP.
Nice. It's gonna move a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
Pinkle.
Pinkle, pinkle, pinkle. So there's still one on the back of.
Yeah, you're watching Nietzsche trying to pull it off as the Ghost Wolf struggles as well. So he doesn't want to hurt his master. As you grab your mortar and bash it off as you kill it. Get off! As you can see his back, it looks terrible. It has like a bunch of puncture holes in it.
Ew, that's. That's not good. You wait a few minutes, we'll take care of this. But first, one on Casimir too.
I don't feel so
Storms.
good. I need some blood.
And the Steel Defender will. I'll use my bonus action to make it run over, and it issues a loud roar.
Okay.
I've infused it, so I mean not infused it. I've magically tinkered it so that it has an actual roar, and it is a loud roar of a wild cat.
Alright. As you do a loud roar, you do hear noises in the distance as things wake up.
Oops.
This thing is sucking my blood and you decide to meow at me?
Meow! And it misses.
And wait, everything else about this cave?
Echoes.
Casimir, do not yell. You will wake things up.
Kai. You hear that, you're like face palming.
Guys pops down here. Attacks this one with advantage with the rapier.
It's
Can
dead.
hit for 5 points.
And in combat, as well, enter session here.
Now.
As you hear noises, loud noises. As you can hear, what's his name? Gundren, and he's like, "What the hell did you do? You woke them up!" As you hear a horde of undead coming your way.
Woo!
As we'll enter session there. As we'll continue on next week. Reminder on payment if you haven't paid, and I will see you guys next Monday for another epic adventure.